Hey Bobcats, Zahiquan here on the prowl and ready to give you this week's edition of Best of the Bobcats. This week, the baseball team faced a tough matchup against number 10 ranked Columbus State University. The Bobcats came out guns a-blazing for this series as they recorded their 8th and 9th double-digit scoring games of the season. In the first game, the Battle of the Cats ensued as both teams fought to put runs up on the board. Columbus State would eventually emerge victorious with a one-run blast in the 10th inning to give them the victory. The second game of the series would again prove to be a high-scoring affair going into extra innings as the Bobcats dropped the second game of the three-game series to Columbus State by a score of 18-17. The third game of the series would not prove to be such a run-racker on the scoreboard as the Bobcats were held scoreless on just 5 hits for the final contest of the series. Baseball will be back in action at home on Wednesday, March 16th against Clark Atlanta University at 3 p.m. and will play a 3-game series in Alabama at the University of Montevallo this weekend, with first pitch on Friday being at 7 p.m. Number 8 GC softball played host to a doubleheader match against Wingate University this past Saturday on NFCA Strikeout Cancer Day. The Bobcats would take the first game pretty handedly as they were led by a grand slam off of the bat of sophomore leadoff batter Bailey Hall in the third inning. Marissa Boyette and the Bobcat defense were nothing short of amazing as 23 batters came up to the plate and Boyette struck out 4 of them. The defense as a whole did not allow any runs as the Bobcats routed the Bulldogs 11-0. The second game would not grant the Bobcats such luck again as the Bulldogs bounced back and went up by 7 runs quickly by the end of the second inning. The Bobcats attempted a comeback, putting up runs in the 3rd, 4th, and 7th innings, but could not overcome the early hole, dropping the second game of the doubleheader to Wingate 11-6. GC softball will play another doubleheader this Wednesday, March 16th, at West Georgia University, where first pitch is set for 4 p.m. The Bobcats are back in action at home at the Peeler Complex Friday against Armstrong State for Military Appreciation Day. First pitch will be at 5 p.m. Number 21 GC Women's Tennis took doubleheader victories as they defeated Clark Atlanta University 9-0 and Young Harris University 8-1, respectively, on Saturday. With these victories, the women's tennis team increases its win streak to 6 straight, as well as granting head coach Steve Barsby his 500th career win throughout his 18-year coaching career. The Bobcats will play host to number 24 University of Indianapolis this Thursday, March 17th at 2 p.m., as well as University of Alabama Huntsville on Saturday, March 19th, with first serve being at 1 p.m. The number 10 GC men's tennis team pulled off a come-from-behind victory over number 41 Young Harris this past Saturday as they continue to be perfect at home. The Bobcats will face number 18 Indianapolis on Thursday, March 17th at 2 p.m., as well as Alabama Huntsville Saturday the 19th at 1 p.m., looking to add to a 6-0 mark on the Bobcat home courts. For Best of the Bobcats and GC Athletics, I'm Zahiquan.